Welcome to Global News. I'm Ali and you are watching Global News. Please subscribe to watch latest news and also press bell icon to receive the alert about news. Election day is approaching fast. However, most Americans will have already cast their ballots before November 5th. There are 62 days until Election Day on Tuesday, November 5th. But if Americans vote like they did in the last two election cycles, most of them will have already cast a ballot before the big day. Early voting starts soon as September 6th for eligible voters, with 7 battleground states sending out ballots to at least some voters the same month. It makes the next few months less a countdown to Election Day and more the beginning of election season. States have long allowed at least some Americans to vote early, like members of the military or people with illnesses. In some states, almost every voter casts a ballot by mail. Many states expanded eligibility in 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic made it riskier to vote in person. Early voting remained popular in the midterms, with 57% of voters casting a ballot before Election Day. Tim Walz's selection as Harris running mate draws skepticism, even among anti-Trump figures. Elections officials stressed that voting early is safe and secure. Recounts, investigations and lawsuits filed after the 2020 election did not reveal evidence of widespread fraud or corruption. The difference between early in-person and mail or absentee voting. There are a few ways to vote before Election Day. The first is early in-person voting, where a voter casts a regular ballot in person at a voting center before Election Day. The second is voting by mail, where the process and eligibility varies by state. 8 states vote mostly by mail, including California, Colorado, Nevada and Utah. Registered voters receive ballots and send them back. Most states allow any registered voter to request a mail ballot and send it back. This is also called mail voting, or sometimes absentee voting. Depending on the state, voters can return their ballot by mail, at a drop box, or at an office or facility that accepts mail ballots. In 14 states, voters must have an excuse to vote by mail, ranging from illness, age, work hours, or if a voter is out of their home county on Election Day. States process and tabulate ballots at different times. Some states don't begin counting ballots until election night, which delays the release of results. Voting begins on September 6th in North Carolina, with 6 more battleground states starting that month. This list of early voting deadlines is for guidance only. In some areas, early voting may begin before the dates listed. For comprehensive and up-to-date information on voter eligibility, processes, and deadlines, go to vote.gov and your state's elections website. The first voters to be sent absentee ballots will be in North Carolina, which begins mailing out ballots for eligible voters on September 6th. 6 more battleground states begin early voting the same month, including Pennsylvania, Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Nevada. With 2 days until voting starts, election season kicks off sooner than you think. For more news, keep watching Vibethrivenews.